Hello, Steve. How are you?
And the reason why I laugh when I say we're looking at SECCHI is because look it up there. Since they took our site down in December, which by the way was the highest, when you get your highest ad revenues, all the copyright strikes are gone. But two of them were from a bogus place that said that they were SECCHI. So now they're telling us that the site's not secure anymore. So they're doing everything they can to drive us away from this public information, Wayne.
Yes, they are. I believe, in fact, anyone goes there, we just need to warn everybody, you're going to get, if you've got good antivirus software, you're going to see that it's going to say that their site is compromised. Enter at your own risk.
Right.
So, yeah, Steve, I think it's a suppression.
Right. And that's what I think, too. So, anyway, look, check this out now. So, this is HI1A looking at Earth, okay? As you can see, and look at first thing I want to point out here, Wayne, and get your comment on is we've never really talked about why do I have such a contrast between the coronal activity here in the sun and then these, it almost looks like a black hole or some damn thing. What do you make of that?
I tell you, Steve, I believe what we have seen and what we are seeing is that's real space, the black back there. You can see the stars, they're coming through. I believe what's happening is that when we see a CME that comes off of the sun, that where the particles are at such density, it's burning this iron oxide off. And this is why we now get, you see this? Look at that.
Yep.
The cloud is everywhere, Steve. And I think that this has been here since this bird was put up there.
You know, I can't dispute because I've seen so many of this, but what I will point out is that this contrast between the dark area and the light area is as great a contrast as I've ever seen on any images. That's the only thing I can say about it.
It just doesn't make sense. I mean, why would there be a variation of light? I mean, if we were getting a density of highly charged particles coming off this, you know, it could be ejecta, it could be any number of things, right? Right. As it's coming off of there, if the camera is seeing the density of that, well, I would think it would have a tendency to block out the background as to bring the background out.
Again, it's one of those things where when, you know, number one, they don't want us looking at such images because they make it seem like it's totally not secure. And so I'm basically risking my computer by doing this. And number two, we were blocked from YouTube when we studied SECCHI images.
Yes. Now, Steve, while we're on here, why do we have a second Birkeland current?
Can you please explain that to me because I can't. And explain what the Birkeland current is and how it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was initially a theory by what was this? Was it actually Birkeland? Was that his name?
That's his name, right? Yeah.
And his his theory is that planets throw off a positive and negative north-south magnetic point, and that's what the Birkeland current is. And we should only be seeing one. We shouldn't be seeing two. Because the Earth, as you can see, starts going from positive, and as you go up, it literally begins to fade out to negative.
Right.
But
this is negative.
Yeah. Where is that from?
And then you see this little, like, I don't know what I could explain it to be, but it's like a little anomaly here right on the Earth, and I'll zoom in on it a little bit. You see that?
Yes, so I can.
You see that, and then and I'm on 72 of 72, so I got to go backwards.
By the way, Steve.
Yeah.
Look at the dark area by the Earth. Look how we're burning through. We can actually see that star that was behind us there. So it's happening even close to us. Look at there, right there. Stop. Go back one frame. One frame back the other way. One there. You see it?
Yep.
There's the and so why are we seeing the color shift again? The camera is only picking up what it's seeing. Steve, I submit to the community that what we're seeing here is, in fact, an iron oxide dust cloud.
Right. And then also further explained by our physicist is the presence of all this helium, and that the theory goes that the brown dwarf